What is up, DJ Army Nethervvoid, also known as John? More DungeCraft today, episode 30. So there's going to be a download link in the description. Well, actually, it's in the thread that's linked in the description, so check it out if you want to download this world and play it. I got a new guy on here. He should be posting up videos pretty soon. Pretty awesome. If you want to check out who he is, just check my channel page with who I collaborate with. Also, if you like this video, please click a like. Please click favorite. Please comment. All that stuff does still help. And if you like it, watch the whole video, because YouTube searches based on how many minutes the video is watched and all those other things I was talking about. So we got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm going to be building an auto crating system because my chest in here is not ready to pick up all the junk that I've got in here, all the extra redstone and nickelite and stuff. And let me just turn off this freaking rain, because it just bugs me when I'm trying to record. Hopefully that works. Sometimes it doesn't work the first time. Alright, so a lot to do. First thing we're going to be doing is getting some upgrades to routers, because this build I want to do involves routers. And to make routers, you need to have, that's come out of Factorization. Well, I can already make routers, but I really need a couple of upgrades that are really ridiculous to make. And so with that, I'm going to need Factorization Power. So I'm going to need some reflective mirrors. Nope, let's just put mirror in there. I'm going to need, I don't know, 12 of these or so get some glass panes. And then, well, that's probably not going to be enough. Let's make some more glass panes here. Actually, 10 would probably be enough, but since let's see, let's just make a bunch, because I'm going to be making about 12 or more of these, a little bit of lag there. Mirrors. Again, getting some lag. I don't know why this thing's lagging. Chicago is not really that far away, so I have to think it's, I don't know what it is, because the other guys don't say they lag, so I have no idea what it is. And my internet connection is beastly. I got 50 megabits down, 16 up, so 16 of them. That sounds like a good amount. Alright, let's sort this. So I got those. Next thing I'm going to need is a solar turbine. Now these things are kind of complicated to make. I really wish this thing, I could power it, or, you know, I don't know, get this power some other way, because there's really not a lot. God, can't even type here. There's not a lot of stuff you need with Factorization Power for, and it takes up a lot of space. It's, I don't know. I just wish I could get it from something else. So iron, lead, and then insulated coil. I'm gonna need a lot of this. That's lead around a clay block. So let's get some clay blocks going here, and then we're gonna need lots of that insulated cable and stuff. Let's get a lot of lead here and some more iron. Let's get a full stack. So we're gonna make some clay blocks. Kind of expensive. What? Clay blocks? Isn't that a block? What the heck? Come on. Clay block. Okay. Block. Hold on a second. Alright, apparently it's just 4. That's odd. It's kind of a weird way to do blocks. Okay, let's just make a bunch. Alright, so we need some of these. Oh, we only need, like, what? Oh, we need a bunch of these. We need some of those coils. Well, now we need a bunch of these coils because we're going to be making a heater as well. Let's look at heater first. Heater. That's also out of Factorization. That's where we're going to need to heat water up. So we need 6 of those coils. So that'll get us the heater, and let's look at the turbine again. Let's see. So the motor requires 4 of those. Okay, and that's an insulated coil. The magnet, okay, the magnet's something different. Okay, so we need 4 more of those as well. So 1, 2, oh, gonna need more lead. Man, this is expensive. So again, you probably won't be able to do this if you're trying to do it right away. Now, can I turn these back into clay balls? Probably not. Huh, weird. Oh well. Now we have 3 clay blocks. Sweet, I guess. Alright. So we've got those. We're going to need more lead, so let's just leave it in there. And we're going to need iron. Now, let's make the magnet. Now the magnet is a battery. We're going to need 2 of these batteries. What? Battery block medium charge. Full charge. What? That's weird. Okay, let's make some of this weird piping stuff. I wonder how much of this we're going to need. I think quite a bit. Let's just make like 40 of it. That's kind of like the power leads, I guess, where how you transport power in Factorization. So we're going to need that surrounding an iron ingot and a battery charged medium. Full charge. I don't understand that. Why would you do... Okay, so sulfuric acid, lead, and iron. So this is kind of crazy builds, too. It seems really complicated for what you get out of it. That's another reason I think people don't use factorization that much. And he made it that way on purpose. One of the things that the guy talked about in factorization, let's look at that real quick again, is things were too easy. He wanted to make them harder, which I guess meant crafting more stuff together. A water bottle. There was another way to make that. Let's look at that real quick. I don't want this to take all day to make these things, but apparently we're going to be taking all day. So, water bottle. I got some bottles over here. I have 2 of them, I think. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. I saw them. All right, so let's go get some water with these. Come on. Let's see. Put them there. Yeah, the whole thing with like triplicating your there we go. Ah, okay. Triplicating your ores, he wanted to make it very difficult, and that's what it said in at least in his post on Minecraft forums. And you know, a lot of people just aren't that interested in making it really difficult. They, instead of, you know, all you have to do is, instead of making his thing, just do another quarry. Now again, that's if you only have factorization, then it would make it more difficult, and the rain's back. But if you have other mods, then it's just not that difficult. So I don't know. I guess it's alright. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we got 1, 2, do those stack? Yes, they do. Sweet. Alright. Let's sort these clay balls out. We don't need those anymore. Okay, so we've got the sulfuric acid. Oh, I remember how this was. So it goes like this, and then iron. Alright, we need 2 of these batteries. Oh, they're full charge when they start. Well, maybe we don't. 100% charged battery. Nice. We're still going to need this turbine and stuff because we're going to want a way to recharge these batteries. Or do we need a way to recharge this? We do. We do. We definitely do. Okay, so iron, medium charge battery. Alright, let's make it medium charge. Let's see if this works without medium charge. Because what's the point of that extra step for no reason like that? It does work. Okay. So magnet. We only need 1. Don't make 2 because there's no point. Alright, so magnet, battery. How does this go again? Ah, lead and iron. Okay, so I don't need a battery for that. Oh, it just takes some of the charge. Well, damn, I didn't need the extra battery. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Now we have 2. That'll be nice. I can charge one up while the other one is recharging, I guess. So what else is... There's one more item and another piece of iron. Cool. Now we have the motor. Now the fan is just iron like so. Cool. Nice. And then I think it's just glass around the motor, right? I didn't get any glass. Let's go get some. You can see I'm kind of screwing around with how things work. I don't have head bobbing right now. I'd much rather have head bobbing. I feel like I'm on skates if I don't have head bobbing. It's just kind of weird. So now we got the solar turbine, and we've got our reflective mirrors. We've got our batteries, and then we've got the some lead wires here. Oh, we needed to make... Oh, a heater. That's right. How does the heater work? Oop, let's just do this. Heater. The heater is actually going to... Oh, I know what we need to make. We need to make one more factorization piece after this. So you can see why I waited to make these upgrades. This doesn't even make you the upgrade. This is just the stuff you need to get the upgrade. So there's a heater. We only need 1. We also need a crystallizer. This is what you use to crystallize your ores into the crystalline ore, but there's actually a longer chain than this, and we aren't going to make it because there's just no need. So a cauldron, that's an iron furnace. Alright, it's like this. Okay, cauldron, that's easy. And I think it was string and a stick, right? So there's a stick. Let's get a piece of string out of here. Strings in here? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I think I put it in there because it comes from flax. So there we go, crystallizer. Okay, I'm going to get this stuff set up first because it takes like 20 minutes. Actually, there's a few more things I want to craft first. Actually, well, we do have a full charged battery, so we should be fine. I want to make, what's that thing called? E30 something? Actually, what I want to make is a matrix. I need to make this logic matrix. Because that's what's needed in a couple of the more powerful router upgrades. So in the crystallizer, I just need stone and water bottle. That's easy enough to get. But I need an invernium drop. Invernium drop, I believe, is diamonds with gold around it, so I need 2 of these things. I might need 4 of them, actually. Let's make a couple extras. Invernium. Let's see, how do you make this thing? Okay, so lead and gold. Alright, let's get some gold. Cool. And it goes like this with lead. Lead goes around the outside, I believe. The last thing you're going to need is actually from a dungeon. So let's make 4 of those. Kind of an expensive thing. You're going to need 1 of these for each one of those advanced upgrades to the routers. So I think we can sort this stuff now. Yep, because we don't need that. I already have stone. Let's just put the clay in there. And I need more water bottles, so let's make some of those, and I'll go fill them. And then we'll be ready. I'll start hooking up the, yeah, 3 is not enough. Let's make 6. Alright, so let's go set this thing up. I kind of know where I want to set this thing up. Really, I don't, this is all part of a different piece of the build here. So I need this, I need these 3 things, and I need the lead wire, and let's go set that up real quick. But real quick, let me take this, turn on head bobbing. This is really bugging me. There we go. Alright, so do I have my jetpack on? No, I don't. Let's switch that with the jetpack. So I was just going to put this right up here behind Isengard here. Run, sprint, there we go. Again, this is going to be a really long video. I really wanted to get this crating system in before, oh, I thought that was flat, episode 30, because episode 30 is when the world download is, so I could probably just put it right here. I'll be right back. I'm going to flatten some of this out so I can put this thing up here and get something to charge this with, so hold on a second, guys. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Now, the way you hook this up, and I'm actually going to use kind of over there with my mirrors, is let's hook it up right here, actually. This thing's got to sit over a infinite water source is what it's got to do. So let's make an infinite water source real fast. Nope, that's not what well, yeah, it is. Wait, whoa, whoa. Oh, well, let's pick it up in a second. So we need that, we need this. Alright. Cool. So let's make one of those. We're making one. Cool. Alright, so now we need to put the turbine on it. Like this, because the turbine needs water. It'll suck the water in. See, it's doing it right there. Now, you might get some weird block updates where the water blocks don't update correctly. If you do, you're just kind of out of luck, because you just are. That's why I like to use the aqueous accumulator, to be honest. Okay, so let's hook the battery up so it can get charged right there. I think that's the full power one. Yeah, here's the half power. So you can see with the yellow lines how much charge it has. Let's hook up this charge cable here, lead wire. There we go. Should be getting energy once we start setting up these mirrors. Now, the mirrors are basically reflect sunlight onto the turbine. It's kind of a solar thing. And there's a certain amount of distance away you can place them and still see. Okay, that's far enough away. I wonder if you can go even further. Let's see. Don't need this anymore, right? Okay. There's a max range, and you really want to do it at the maximum so that you can put more of these panels or mirrors. Let's get that guy up. Let's see. Let's try to put him here. See, when they don't turn toward it, they cannot. That's too far. So let's see. Let's see if we can. Here? Nope. Okay, that's the furthest. I think we already at the furthest last time. All right, so that means we need to clear this out too, because now they kind of go in a circle, so we won't need the full square area here. But just to make it look pretty, let's do it like that. All right. So, and you'll be able to tell when they don't turn, then you know it's too far. Okay, that's too far. So let's go in. Oh, we can still do it there. Can I do it here? Nope, too far. Okay, so pick these up, and obviously the more of these you have pointing at the turbine, the faster the turbine will generate energy. So it should be starting to turn soon. It's not turning yet. I wonder if it's because it's under this tree. Probably. Maybe I should have done it the other way. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's pick this sucker up. Oops. Alright, let's just move it over here. Then I'll put them all on this side. We want some water over here, right? Let's see. Let's put this sucker, I don't know, right here looks good. Better put these torches back down and have a bunch of mobs up here. Okay, so, again, need a water source. Cool, and let's refill this thing while we're at it. There we go. Okay. There. Alright, so, again, I'm going to put the turbine down. Alright. Good thing we only have to do this once, because it is kind of painful. It's not really painful, it's painful to have to do this for, like, one part of one item. You know, maybe when Factorization gets more stuff in it, it won't be as painful. But for now, it definitely is. I don't know why these didn't change orientation. Maybe now they're getting block updates. They weren't getting them before. I have no idea. Okay, so let's place these. Now, I think it's 8 away. Yeah, that's good enough. It's fine. Now it should be turning, because I know these are in the sun. That might block it, not sure. Is it getting... It should start spinning when it's getting a lot of juice here. Oh. I think my tank is blocking it now. Let's pick the tank up. I might have to replace that guy. I mean, right? He's getting sun. Yeah, that's getting sun. There we go. Is it spinning it? Okay, now it's spinning. Pretty good, actually. Let's put some more over here. Oh, too far. Need to curve it in. Alright, so that's pretty nice. Little solar array there. So, oh, wow, it charged it up very quickly. So cool. Now we have a place we can charge that battery. I'll meet you back in the house. Hold on. Okay, now that we got that all hooked up, and we really didn't need to get it hooked up, probably could have done this part first, because it takes 20 minutes per crystallization. So we're going to hook the battery up to the heater here. Now the heater is going to heat this crystallizer, okay? Now what you need to do, and in fact we actually probably do need to get that water back out, don't we? I think that's a good way we can fill these water glass bottles up. Now I think you have to use the glass bottles. Is that not working? Well, it's taking the water out, but it's not putting it in the... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So we only need one glass bottle in here. And then you need an Invernium drop and a piece of stone. And you'll see that it's starting to crystallize. Now, this does take 20 minutes. I think we only have 4, so let's do it like that. I don't know if the water bottles will stack. Let's just put them in here. Maybe that'll work. If not, we can just come back and get more. I know that's, you know, it's not that big a deal. Cool. So we should receive the logic matrix right in the center. I'll be back when that's done. Again, we need a few of them, so it's going to take a while. So I'll be back in a minute. Actually, there's no way we're going to get that crating done. Probably it's going to take an hour. So while that stuff's cooking up, I'm going to just create the routers. Now we're going to need 2 routers for the system I want to build. But we're also going to need another router. Let's put a router on this system here and move these barrels down. That might be a good idea. So let's do this. Let's see. Router. Let's make 3 of these routers. So Ender Pearl, Eye of Ender, and Egg, and then 6 Dark Iron. We're going to really run out of Dark Iron pretty soon. We're going to use Iron and the Minium Stone to get those Ender Pearls. Really would be nice to have an Ender Pearl farm set up soon. Oh, gosh. Did it again. Dang it. That's right. You don't need it. You just put it in here. I always mess that up. Shapeless recipe. We're going to need 6 of those suckers. Now, we're also going to need more... You know what? Let's just make some more Ender Pearls right now, because we're going to need those for Tesseracts, which is something new in Thermal Expansion. They're really cool. I can't wait to show them to you. But for now, we'll just have to do that. Now, don't we put them with Blaze Powder? How much Blaze Powder do we have? Pretty much out. I think you can make Blaze Powder. I don't know. No, you probably... Let's see, Blaze Powder. Right? Isn't it Eye of Ender? Let's see. Eye of Ender is a Blaze Powder, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Blaze Powder. Let's see. Oh, I should just put it in a macerator, huh? That's probably a good idea. Alright, let's take one more Blaze Rod over there. We're really going to need to farm those from the Ender soon, or from the Nether soon. But for today, it'll be fine. So, macerate that sucker up. Made a lot more of these overclockers to make sure all these machines are fast, so we don't have to wait for them. And I'll fix that. Well, let's just fix it now. I can't change that back to blue for some reason, so it just goes in here. But yeah, I'd really love to get a blaze spawner farm for a farm. It'd be really cool. So let's make 3 of these into Eye of Enders. And 3 more we're going to leave to make the routers. I'm not sure if blaze powder will sort, so yeah, it will. Okay. Could have just put it in there, huh? Oh well. Eggs. We need some eggs. 3. Why a router uses an egg? I have no idea. It's kind of weird, actually, if you ask me. I'm not really sure why I'd have an egg. Maybe because it's sorting, like it sorts eggs. I don't know. Alright, there we go. 3 routers. Yep. Gonna need some more dark iron soon. Alright, so with what I'm talking about with these barrels, you really don't need... We're not going to need any of this stuff. I thought I was going to need some item upgrades to do this, the kind that I'm talking about right now, but you don't. You just have to get a regular router here, and then the items flow into the router. Actually, I probably should do this from up here. So what you can do, because barrels have to insert items from the top, so what we're going to do is... It should be on insert right when we put it on, so this shouldn't actually do anything. Sweet. So as you can see, we've got insert or extract. I don't want to click it, but the other one's extract. When you do insert, it'll take whatever item comes into its inventory here, and it'll insert it. Now you can tell it where in the block that it's connected to insert it. Right now we're going to do into the top, which is perfect for barrels. You can also do south, north, east, or west sides, into anywhere slots. Slots like slot 0 would be right here on this inventory. So it's kind of neat. This router does a lot of cool stuff if you need a specific spot where you want to put something. And also, what's really cool about a router is it can route things to anything it can touch. So these inventories it can touch, there are no other inventories touching those inventories, so that is this router's complete system. And that's why we need to move these barrels down here. Now what I'm going to do is just put another barrel right there, and I'll fill it with something. I have one more extra dimensional storage, and do I have any more barrels? Great wood log, that would be nice to probably put over in the other area. Let's see, let's make another barrel. Actually, I should have one in the crate. Sometimes those disappear. I don't know why, they just do. Barrel plan, there we go. So let's get a barrel, and let's put the barrel up. Now, putting this barrel up will mean that that router can now connect to these upper barrels up here, which I don't want to move because there's so much junk in them. I might move them off camera, but I'm definitely not doing it right now. So let's put this item upgrade on this thing, and let's give it something to put in there. I don't know. What could we put in there? Let's look. There's really not much we need to put in that barrel. Diamonds probably would not be it. We could put this, redwood, in case it overflows. It's not a bad idea. So there we go. I don't have to put anything in there. Well, actually, if you don't, it'll start putting stuff in there. So you definitely want to designate it before you start your system. Okay, so this router should now put stuff into any of these tubes up here, or any of these barrels. Let's clean this stuff up. Let's see. That's fine. This way I also don't have just a pipe hanging out right here, you know? It's kind of ugly. Alright, cool. So it doesn't need to go past here. And it doesn't matter where you have the input on that router, it's going to put it into... It's only got one slot, so it's not like it can go anywhere. Now, I'll leave that open for now. Let's put some dirt right here so I can get that last tube. And then let's fix this hole real quick with some marble brick. Cool. Alright, there we go. So now I'm going to send some cobble down the path here. And we'll see how it works. I don't think it's going to go in here. It should be full. Yeah, okay, that's full. So we're going to watch this thing. Let's see if we can just watch it come down the tube here. Right when we see it, we'll have to click this inventory so we can watch. It's probably going to take a while because these tubes are not accelerated, and it's a pretty long system for this cobble. So, waiting for it, wait for it. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. Okay, here we go. So it pops in, and it starts to distribute it right into the barrel. Sweet, huh? I don't know why, you know, and I really did think it was going to take some special upgrade to this router. That's why I didn't do this. But that's such an easy system, I don't know why I didn't think of it before. I'm kind of surprised you guys didn't tell me. Hey, dummy, why don't you just put a router there? So let's check on this crystallization process here. We're only 10 minutes. We don't even have one yet. So that's definitely going to be next episode. I need to cook up. I'm going to cook up at least 4 of those things. I think I don't need more than 4. So anyway, that's a really cool upgrade as well you can do with factorization and using your barrel system. It's great for sorting and stuff. If I had barrels all over here, I guess I could use that as a sorting system. Only thing is, who wants like a barrel for every kind of seed? A barrel for, you know, there's too many items to have a barrel for everything. You'd have to fly up to go get them and stuff. Unless you had a retrieving system, that could work. So this might be a little bit of a short episode for episode 30. Remember, please like, favorite, and comment if you like the video. That helps a lot. Click the link in the video description to get my download off that thread right there. If you could support me in that thread, that'd also help a lot. Let me know what you think about these this factorization and router upgrades and stuff. But you're going to see the real power of routers once I get these upgrades here to put on routers. You're going to see that in episode 31. Stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, I know I do this little PSs sometimes, and since we have like an extra 5 minutes and stuff, I might as well just finish out this video. After about 80 minutes, I got 4 of these logic matrices. Now you can see, I actually took the other water bottles out. It never actually consumed the water bottle, so all you need is actually stone and the ore, or whatever that thing was that I can't even remember what it's called. Now let's get to making the items I want. I definitely want, because I want to make sure that that gets put into this video. Now, one of the things you're gonna have to get to make these, the next piece of this is one of these logic matrix programmers, which you can only find in a dungeon. So go looking for that because you cannot craft it. Also, spider eyes will get you the next piece, which is logic matrix identifier. Okay, so you can see there's the recipe. We've already created the logic matrix, which is the hardest part. Now, I don't believe this is consumed when you make this. I think it's more like a catalyst. We're going to see. Yeah, see, it's a catalyst. So I've made 4 of those. There's really no use for the logic matrix other than making this identifier as far as I'm aware. So making all 4 is pretty much fine. Let's get those sorted. Alright, next thing we want to make. Well, let me look at my list real fast. I actually turned my list off because I did not think I was going to do this part of the video. I want to see how many of these I actually need since it is so costly to create them. Let's see. I want 2 item filters and 2 machine filters. So I guess 4 was about right. Yeah, I guess I do need item filters on both sides, and I will need machine. Okay, so router, we'll get upgrade with that. So we want 2 of these item filters. Now, the item filter is going to allow us to tell the router to only touch the items that we put in this upgrade. So we're definitely going to need 2 of those. Looks pretty easy. Dark iron ingots, redstone torch, chest, and then 2 of those really insane identifiers. So let's get a couple of chests real quick. The barrel goes there. Let's see. 2 of those. Also, I did get Optifine installed finally, so that's why my FPS is so awesome, which is really cool. I was really just getting kind of perturbed at the kind of performance I was getting. Even though the FPS said it was good, I was just getting stuttery movements and stuff, and it was really annoying. So I think it goes like that. Ooh, I already had gold in there. Maybe you should pay attention next time, Herb Derp. Alright, so 2 of these and 2 chests. Boom, item filters. Now these suckers are like gold. They're very crazy to try and get. Another thing, these are the 2 of the most difficult router upgrades to get. These other 4 are quite simple to get, and we can talk about those when we need them. I actually have a factorization mod spotlight if you want to go check it out to see what the other ones do. I think I'm going to need an ejector. Yes, but those are easy to make. So 2 books, again, 2 more redstone and silver instead of gold. So let's get some silver. Definitely going to need to go to, let's see, we need 4 of those, right? Need to start up another quarry here pretty soon. Dark iron, we're going to need more of those, I guess, soon, too. 2 what was the other piece? Books, not chests. Okay. 2 of those suckers. And books. I don't think I have any books on me. I should have leather. I sorted the leather. Let's go get that leather. Here we go. We need, what, 2 of those? We only need 2 books. And we're going to need paper? No, paper. Paper? Where's the freaking paper? We might be out of paper because of DungeCraft. Because that supplier is supplying paper. And so it's really draining the paper supply here. I'm going to get some more probably off camera. get some more supply going on. Let's just get a whole nother stack. I'm going to be probably making an auto farm soon with the new forestry farm that has come out recently with the latest upgrade. You've probably seen it if you've seen the Eater of Worlds video we just put up, where we make the new kind of farm. But it's really cool. I can't wait to make it. I'll probably be doing the regular, you know, a couple different kinds of farms with it because it can handle more than one type. But I have a couple things I want to do. So 2 machine filters and an injector, which you can see obviously with the pressure plate is a lot easier to make. So let's get a piston. And what else do we need? Piston, pressure plate, okay, cobble, I have all that. In fact, no, red power has the pressure plate. Pressure plate. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need more dark iron soon. Wood, cobble, and now I have all the router upgrades that I'm looking to get. And let's sort some of this stuff back into the system here so we don't run out of space. There's another thing I did to upgrade my system, which I wanted to tell you about. I moved all these barrels to be in a better configuration, but I changed how I'm ejecting items or putting items in with this router. For one thing, everything was going past the default chest here because it does have that tube, I can't remember, restriction tube there that says this is the furthest distance inventory. So everything was being routed over to this chest. So I had to put a manager on here to say I only want these items, and actually not that many of them, to go into this chest. And then everything else can go in this relay here. So the relay spits it into the router. The router will try to redistribute it back into the relay, but the relay just keeps spitting it out because the router tries to distribute it evenly between all inventories that can accept it. So in this case, it's more than just, you know, these barrels. It's the ejector or the relay itself. So that's why it's an ejector, not just an inventory. It seems like it's ejecting it also into this manager, so I'm gonna have to take care of that as well. Obviously, I don't want that thing ejecting in here. I'm probably gonna have to put a machine upgrade on the router there until it just barrels. That'd probably be a really good idea. But for that, I'm gonna have to. You know what? I might as well do that right now. Since those do take 20 minutes, let's cook another one of those matrix up. What is that thing again? Let's see. Well, actually, we can just do it from here. So we need another one of these. It's just stone. Invernium drops the one that's hard. Well, Invernium drop. Gold and lead. That's right. The gold is easy. The lead's easy. The diamond, I might be having a problem with fairly soon. I'm not really sure. We'll see how that works. Probably need to start doing some mining soon. And I kind of want to do a system to get some XP and enchanting stuff going, because I want to try to get some enchanting books so I can get some nice recipes on some particular items. So it then requires some stone. Bam. Takes 20 minutes, so that's going to obviously take a long time. How's our battery doing? Decent. Probably could do another, I don't know, 12 or so of those things without running out. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I've got lots of the stuff I'm going to need for the auto crating and auto block production system downstairs to kind of keep this thing from overflowing when I want to run quarries. And mainly this system right here, this chest. Keep it from overflowing when I run a quarry. So anyway, those are the router upgrades I'm going to be using. Let me know what you guys think about these router upgrades. And so once you have this system, it's fine. It's just getting the whole, you know, factorization power set up and all that stuff. That's kind of a pain because you're not using it for anything else. But once you have all that stuff set up, you know, these upgrades are relatively easy to get, and then these routers become very, very powerful. I'll probably be using them in a lot more builds. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.